This dramatic recording is the 911 call placed as a gunman opened fire in a Macomb store yesterday. Tonight, we'll play more of it and tell you what we're learning about the suspect. Rumors have been swirling about the status of the Peoria Riverfront Museum project. Tonight, hear from the leaders about how it will get off the ground.
I just avoid War Memorial as often as I can.
None of us likes waiting at stoplights, but one local intersection is notorious for especially long driving delays. Tonight in the Streets of Speed, we ask the city, what's the deal?
Taking action for you. This is WMBD 31 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Bob Larson. Meg Marshall is on assignment. Tonight, a dramatic 911 call is released from the standoff and shooting at a Macomb Farm King store yesterday. In it, we hear the store manager trying to evacuate customers as the suspect loads his gun and opens fire.
Where are you at right now, sir?
I'm in the store right now.
Okay, and you're clearing the store?
Oh my God, he's shooting out. He's shooting everybody. Okay.
Macomb unit, shots fired, shots fired. County unit, shots fired, shots fired.
That 911 tape released today is courtesy of McDonough County The Voice. Police say 19-year-old Jonathan LeBay of McDonough County entered the Farm King around 1 yesterday afternoon. He was armed, police say, with a rifle and opened fire using ammunition taken from inside that store. LeBay later turned the gun on himself. 6 others were evacuated unharmed from the store. Court records show LeBay had been arrested twice in the past 2 years on weapons charges and had been put on probation for the misdemeanor offenses. By the way, you can hear the entire recording on our website at ciproud.com. A Marshall County jury may hear a murder suspect tomorrow after hearing from his alleged victim today. 39-year-old Tony Smith is accused of killing his estranged girlfriend, Judith Birchtold. Prosecutors played a 911 tape in court today in which Birchtold is heard telling the operator she had just been shot by Smith. Smith is charged with 5 counts of murder in the April homicide in Sparland. The defense is asked to present more evidence tomorrow before the case goes to the jury. The Marshall County State's Attorney has agreed not to seek the death penalty if Smith is convicted. The Peoria Riverfront Museum project is moving forward with the support of Caterpillar. WMBD's Meg Marshall spoke with the project leaders this afternoon. She joins us live now with more. Meg?
Well, Bob, the board members who represent the county on the Peoria Riverfront Museum collaboration addressed the board as a whole tonight, calming some of the fears, concerns, and addressing some of the rumors that have been circulating in the community, namely that of Caterpillar's commitment to this project moving forward. Also on hand tonight was State's Attorney Kevin Lyons, who has been working as well with that collaboration. Now, he wanted to assure the board that Caterpillar's CEO is committed to the future of this project, but does want to see it move quickly forward. One of the big sticking points in that process has been determining what role the county will play moving forward and what decisions they will be privy to. The collaboration has been working to come up with 3 agreements. Those were also presented to the board tonight. Included are the museum bylaws, the facility development, operation, and lease agreement, and the 2010 redevelopment agreement. Now, those 3 documents will now go before the participating entities, which include Lakeview, Caterpillar, the African American Hall of Fame, the IHSA, the regional and historical societies. Once those groups give their okay, those documents will come back to the county board for a final vote. Also addressed tonight during the board meeting were updated financial standings for the project. Right now, the total budget stands at $140+ million. And between the costs versus the pledges that have been raised to this point, there is a $7.2 million funding gap. Now, Lakeview's board has said that they are sure that they will be able to raise those additional funds. And the museum collaboration is still confident that they may be able to break ground on that parking deck sometime this summer. Now, one of the determining factors in that timeline will be whether the county board decides to go ahead with construction without having those funding dollars in hand. Reporting live from downtown Peoria, Meg Marshall, WMBD 31 News.
Okay, Meg, thanks for the update. Well, as he's been predicting all week, today's clouds give way to yet another snowstorm. And 3D Live Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey joins us now with his snowy forecast. Marcus.
That's right. Another taste of winter on the way as we now get closer to the weekend, Bob. Now, the snow has not started falling across central Illinois, but winter weather advisories have been posted starting at midnight tonight and continue until 6 a.m. Saturday morning. It does include Peoria and Bloomington Normal, as well as counties down to the south of the Illinois River. As we head through the next 24 to 36 hours. We're starting to see some snow showers off towards the west, but again, a lot of dryness in the atmosphere. So we're going to take a little time to saturate the atmosphere first, and then the snow should be flying around as we head into the overnight hours. We're dry right now for the commute home. That's the good news. It is going to be a rough go tomorrow morning, though. We'll be around 30. That's key. We're below freezing and probably at that freezing mark through the afternoon. It's going to be a tricky commute tomorrow morning, probably on the way home as well to wrap up our work week. We'll talk about how much snow we'll see in your 3D Live forecast coming up in just a bit. Bob?
Okay, Marcus. Illinois Controller Dan Hines concedes today the race for a Democratic nomination for governor, giving the win to Governor Pat Quinn. Hines says he did the right thing by waiting 2 days before bowing out because he wanted all the votes counted. Hines says his campaign fell just a little short, and he also says he will support Quinn in his re-election bid.
Years in our state, after so much turmoil and conflict and strife, let us choose peace. And to the victor goes our compliments and our support.
The Republican race for governor might not be a done deal for State Senator Bill Brady of Bloomington. Thousands of absentee and provisional ballots still have to be counted in the next 2 weeks. And the results could change everything because of the slim margin between Brady and State Senator Kirk Dillard. Brady is leading by about 406 votes. Many factors, like people forgetting to turn in their absentee ballot, could affect the race. But one expert we talked to today says where the ballots come from might determine it all.
So if those are downstate ballots, then that probably will solidify Brady's position. If they're disproportionately from Cook County or the collar counties, Dillard may actually win.
The primary election results won't be made official until March 5th, and after that, either Brady or Dillard could file for a recount. Now, Brady told us exclusively yesterday he won't. Dillard's campaign says it's too early to say. Well, there's a new person in charge at the Peoria Area Convention and Visitors Bureau. The CVB introduced the new president and CEO, Bob Marks, this morning. Marks currently works with the Marriott Corporation. CVB officials say he has extensive industry experience in hospitality, including hotel operations, advertising, and marketing.
We know that these customers have the capacity through word of mouth to help us and to hurt us. And we want that virile word of mouth communication to be what's going to drive our success, especially when you don't have the budget that we would like here.
Marks replaces Brent Lontine, who left the CVB last fall. Well, this stoplight has some local drivers avoiding one of Peoria's busiest roadways. Find out what the city says is causing the delay coming up.